Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving deep into the origins, the evolution, and the absolute powerhouse software ecosystem of SS Software. If you work in enterprise infrastructure, specifically within IBM environments, you know that having the right tools isn't just some nice-to-have luxury. It is an absolute, non-negotiable necessity to keep legacy systems talking smoothly with modern protocols. Navigating complex data environments takes a steady hand, and honestly, you need tools that have truly proven themselves across decades of intense technological shifts.
If you manage IBM I systems, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It can honestly feel like staring down a massive, intimidating tidal wave of enterprise data. As these data streams just keep growing larger and more complex every single day, that creeping feeling of being overwhelmed, yeah, it's incredibly common for system administrators. But here's the thing. With the right systems in place, that daily data tsunami doesn't have to be a threat at all. It becomes something you can navigate and control effortlessly. It's really all about finding that perfect balance between the raw power of the underlying system and the agility you need to pull out meaningful information without, drowning in the technical depths.
So where did this legendary ecosystem actually begin? Well, it was founded by Michael Ogle, and SSS-Software has literally been a pillar of reliability in the IBM landscape since 1988. Their guiding philosophy has always been simple but powerful: quality over quantity. Instead of rushing out a huge volume of average applications, they've spent decades totally perfecting the system I experience. They've been continuously refining their core tools since 1988, tracing a historic journey from the very birth of the AS/400 all the way to the IBM I we know today. And the best part? They are already completely geared up for the future of IBM I in 2026 and well beyond. That intense commitment to quality, it comes straight from the top. The founder, Michael Ogle, is actually known affectionately in IBM I circles as Mr. Blue Suit. His high-tech, corporate chic philosophy totally permeates the tools they meticulously developed, bringing a serious level of professionalism and precision right into the software design. And this vision didn't just stay local, it expanded globally pretty early on. Since 1992, a rock-solid partnership with Tom Wallen from Oasis Software International in the USA has cemented their worldwide footprint. This ensures their deep technical expertise supports enterprises way beyond their original borders.
Okay, so here is our roadmap for this explainer. We are going to cover the origin of SSS software, mastering system I data, seamless multilingual support, automated build management, and finally, the operatorless backup revolution.
Let's kick things off with Part 1, Origin of SSS Software.
Moving right along to Part 2, Mastering System I Data.
When we talk about the core arsenal of SS Software, we absolutely have to talk about their two undisputed main products: file access and transfer data. Even as they roll out incredible new solutions, these two remain the absolute foundation. File access gives system specialists ultimate control, allowing full data editing across multiple object types with really powerful SQL support. And this is huge. With the release of File Access 12, they've introduced robust JSON and web services capabilities. The new Get JSON feature specifically allows legacy systems to seamlessly integrate with modern APIs. It is a game changer, perfectly bridging the gap between rock-solid, decades-old architecture and the strict demands of modern, web-driven enterprise applications.
You know why administrators absolutely love this tool? It's because the user interface is completely unified and looks exactly like the native IBM environment. By keeping things highly familiar, it essentially wipes out the learning curve altogether. Users can jump right into these modern capabilities without having to wrestle with some brand new, clunky dashboard. This laser focus on native design guarantees rock-solid performance, keeping to that exact same standard of uncompromising perfection and quality they established way back in 1988. It's just a fantastic example of putting the user's operational comfort first.
Now, standing right alongside File Access is their other main flagship product, Transfer Data. This is a highly specialized utility that bridges your IBM system directly with standard PC formats like Excel, XML, and PDF. And crucially, it is continuously evolved right alongside modern financial standards. With the updates in Transfer Data 9 and 9.1, it now features comprehensive e-invoicing support. We're talking full support for both reading and creating e-invoices directly from the system, packed with extra features. It takes what is usually a massive bureaucratic headache for financial compliance and turns it into a totally streamlined, automated breeze.
Under the hood, the architecture handling all of this is completely seamless. It intelligently routes physical files and spool data through custom macros right into your preferred PC environments.
This means your high-volume data workflows are managed with absolute, strict reliability, locking in data integrity as it moves from the core system out to end-user applications. It's just a remarkably efficient process that crunches complex exports and imports without breaking a sweat or straining your overall system resources.
All right, let's jump into part 3, seamless multilingual support.
Now, tackling global language barriers and user support usually means a massive headache, right? Not here. First up, we've got Chew, the Create Help utility. This brilliant tool creates fully automatic, cursor-sensitive user help right down to the field level, and get this, it requires absolutely zero changes to your underlying programs or display files. Then there's NLS, which acts as a comprehensive multilingual bridge. NLS can translate entire applications into up to 5 languages simultaneously overnight without you having to write a single line of new code. It supports display and printer files, as well as RPG programs, completely stripping away the technical friction of localizing enterprise software.
The way NLS handles this translation on the back end is honestly like magic. It maps original terms directly to their translated variants right inside the system architecture. By automating this mapping, global multi-language deployment becomes ridiculously straightforward. You can completely say goodbye to manual string-by-string recoding. This level of engineering saves developer teams just countless hours and ensures your applications can roll out across international branches smoothly and flawlessly.
Onward to part 4, automated build management.
Now, while file access and transfer data are undoubtedly their main historical products, SSS-Software is always innovating. Enter BLD, one of their brand new products acting as your fully automated construction manager for IBM. BLD structures your workflow into 4 highly automated steps. First, it actively scans the system for discrepancies. Second, it cascades the impact bidirectionally, so absolutely no dependencies slip through the cracks. Third, it executes an optimized build workflow. And finally, it gives you precise interactive error handling. It's essentially a tireless, razor-smart overseer for your entire system architecture.
And finally, part 5, the Operatorless Backup Revolution.
The other major new addition to their lineup is SaveMe, an operatorless backup solution built specifically to kill manual errors and block catastrophic data loss. It's engineered to totally bypass 2 of the most common backup pitfalls today. First, it completely sidesteps the physical vulnerabilities of manual tape backups, what they call the tape illusion, where tapes easily get lost, damaged, or stolen. Second, it avoids the cloud trap. All those bandwidth dependencies, nasty latency, and constant internet connectivity issues. Instead, SaveMe is purely focused on local, immediate, and bulletproof security.
This represents a massive paradigm shift in data security. With SaveMe, you are transitioning to an environment with literally zero manual effort. It is 100% operatorless. And because your data stays online and ready locally, you get maximum restore speeds for when every single second counts. Most importantly, for modern security standards, it gives you true physical air-gapped isolation by using RDX media. It beautifully bridges the gap between the blazing speed of modern storage and the absolute unshakable security of offline physical media.
So, how does it actually work? SaveMe functions as a fully automated NAS to RDX synchronization system. By combining mirrored NAS drives with incredibly robust RDX removable media, it effortlessly scales to handle up to 40 terabytes of data. And it is fast. We're talking transfer speeds hitting up to 650 gigabytes per hour. This establishes an instant rescue lifeline, meaning enterprises can recover their entire operations almost immediately if an infrastructure failure strikes.
So let's bring this all together. SSS-Software has spent more than 38 years, literally since 1988, building dedicated, uncompromisingly high-quality tools specifically for the IBM environment. From the absolute bedrock of their main products, file access and transfer data, all the way to the cutting-edge, operatorless security of their new SaveMe and BLD solutions, their ecosystem covers the whole administrative spectrum. The only question left for IT professionals is this: is your infrastructure fully optimized, automated, and actually ready to confidently ride the modern enterprise data wave?